Well, look who decided to come back for another video. I am very bored today. This weekend has been a slow weekend and a very much needed one at that, because I feel like my life has been going like 3,000 miles per hour. So every weekend has been jam-packed. Every weekend since the beginning of this month, I went camping, and then last weekend I celebrated a friend's birthday, and then I went out and for Mother's Day and visited my parents in the valley. So this weekend I literally had no plans. I don't know, I'm just hanging out. Like yesterday was a very slow day. I was playing tennis with my friends towards like the evening and it started drizzling. I was like, am I in California right now? Because it should be like sunny as fuck. So I was a little baffled by the weather change up. I was literally shivering. My friends were playing 2v2 games, so I was just like watching. Like before you know it, the whole court was like dampened and we just had to leave. But I was really happy because me and my friends, we got some good noodle soup, and then we went to this Persian cafe that was really good. We had some really good chai. I had this rose milk and it was so good, and then this little cookie, and then we just chatted till the late night. But yeah, I just felt like I wanted to film a video today and just chat with you guys because beauties and cuties, I'm really just happy with everything going on this year. Even though it is fast-paced, there's a lot of great changes. Like I moved into this new place, started my YouTube channel this year, just getting to know you guys and vibe with you guys. By the way, this color match for this is amazing. I'm using the Fenty Skin Stick in the shade 11, and it's my perfect shade match, honestly. And I love me a good buttery stick foundation, beauties and cuties. In terms of makeup today, I'm using like a lot of skin stick products, mostly for like complexion. It's like fast and easy. Usually for my more glam looks, I like to do like a liquid foundation moment because it's like more full coverage, but I'm just keeping it casual. I'm not going anywhere today. This feels like butter, if butter was in like a stick form. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Photofocus. This is a stick foundation, but I'm gonna use it more as a concealer because that is not my shade at all whatsoever. So I'm just gonna use this as a concealer. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warm it up on my hand, and then I'm gonna take my concealer brush and then just dip and then deposit the product. Now, beauties and cuties, speaking of dipping, what have you been dipping your mind into lately? What have you been dipping your interest in lately? Is it constructive to beautifying your life and making the bigger picture great like this concealer is? Or are you dedicating and dipping your thought and energy to things that are depleting you? Because if that's the case, beauties and cuties, the bigger picture is gonna be totally fucked up. And you need to reevaluate what you're dedicating your time and focus to, because like I say, wherever your attention goes, energy flows, and that is what grows. Oops. I messed up. And on that note of me messing up a little bit, whenever you mess up in life, beauties and cuties, life is not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows and perfect all the time. You're gonna be bound to mess up here and there. But it's what you do with the mess ups and how you roll with the punches that makes you a true winner in life. Sometimes those mistakes can open doors of opportunities or open your mind to new perspectives. Especially me being like a YouTuber with video editing and stuff and making videos, there's a lot of trial and error that goes into content creation. And sometimes when I do mess up, it actually gives me video ideas, and those have ended up doing really good on my channel so far. And so I'm really grateful for the moments when I've felt like I was being held back, because I felt like it motivated me to talk on subjects more motivational and to keep going. There's this one video that I made. I was basically like, keep going no matter what, stay consistent. And honestly, I was saying that more for myself because at that time, I just was feeling a little jaded and discouraged that I wasn't seeing results and whatever. But when you dedicate your consistency into something, you will reap the benefits. And slow growth is honestly sometimes the best growth because you get to, especially with content creation, you get to forge your relationship with your audience. You get to know yourself better as a creator, and especially in this instant gratification type of age we live in, we are always just looking for fast, easy ways to get from point A to point B. But sometimes you need to slow down the process and really savor the moments in between point A and point B, because that is where you learn the thick of your lessons, beauties and cuties. By the way, I'm going in with this Fenty Beauty bronzer. Haven't used this in a while, but it's really good. And so if you have big goals for something, and you know, there's some times where I'm like, damn, why can't it just happen? Why can't I wake up the next day and have everything I ever wanted happen? But then when I took a step back to really think about that, it would feel very weird, honestly, waking up and instantly just having everything, because the journey itself to getting to where you want to go is honestly the most rewarding place to be. Oftentimes we sleep on the middle moments towards our journey to becoming something or attaining something. We don't give credit to those middle moments, and we don't realize that those middle moments are truly what makes the success or the attainment of what we want that much sweeter in life. If you find yourself kind of hating the middle process of just not seeing a lot of movement happen quite yet, just know everything will come in its time. Take the time you need to develop yourself, to really just dive deep into learning and trialing and erroring the whole shebang. This is cute. I honestly haven't used this as a concealer before, but I feel like I'm gonna start using it as a concealer because it's actually such a good shade. Oh my god, my workstation right now looks very chaotic, but what do you expect when you're getting ready? Okay, so now we're doing the brows and the eyes. Piggybacking off of what I mentioned previously, I've found times in my journey right now of just feeling a little impatient, of being like, man, I want things to happen for me overnight. But there's this creator that I follow. Her name's Vanilla Mace. I'm absolutely obsessed. She blew up on TikTok from this one blind box video, and she's hilarious. She makes me cackle, and I'm addicted to watching her vlogs on YouTube. Like, she is a fun personality. She always wanted to be a content creator, YouTuber, but her journey was long and arduous. She was like really giving gratitude in one of her videos to, you know, just the whole process and self-reflecting. And it just made me realize, like, she wasn't an overnight success. She probably really had to go through her ebbs and flows of learning herself as a creator, knowing her audience. And then when preparation met opportunity and luck, she blew up really fast. But she kept putting herself out there and she kept going. I feel like it really inspired me to keep going no matter what, because I think the act of showing up is so unappreciated and so underrated. Like, we think that we need to come up with a grand master plan that'll make all our dreams magically happen. And the act of just showing up daily, like today, I could have just done my makeup and listened to music or watched a show while I was doing makeup. But I was like, no. Actually, I'm going to film a get ready with me video and talk to my beauties and cuties because I love them so much. If I have so much free time right now, why not make videos? Because I genuinely love making videos. I genuinely love connecting with you all, and I can see how much you guys love my content, and I want to keep showing up. I want to show up for you, but I also want to keep showing up for me. If you are a creative person or just like an ambitious person in general, show up for yourself, because that is an underrated form of self-love, beauties and cuties. When you show up for yourself, you are kind of telling yourself that you are worth showing up for. And when you move through life with that type of energy, people and they, oh my God, I think my camera is a little smeared. Hold on. There we go. Anyways, when you show up for yourself, it is such an underrated form of self-love, because you really just kind of signal to yourself that you are worth showing up for. You are worthy of your dreams coming true. I think when you move with that energy, you'll attract people that want to show up for you, because they see how much you value yourself and value your time. And I just believe like attracts like. And if you are trudging through life, ignoring your wants and needs, kind of going against what your body and intuition is telling you, you are going to create a life that is so misaligned. But when you take the time to really figure and hear yourself out and give that to yourself, then that signals to the universe that you are ready to receive even more blessings and more opportunities, more things that align with that energy, that dependable, like showing up for yourself energy in the form of relationships, opportunities. Like you will feel a sense of stability because you've created that from within already. Again, showing up for yourself is such an underrated form of self-love, but it goes a long way, especially like subconsciously. Because beauties and cuties, everything created in this reality is from your subconscious mind. And so when you do actions that really reflect where you want to go for your higher self, what type of life you want to align yourself with from your higher self, I think that is where the new beginning happens, truly, is from your actions that you start to take. Like again, I did not have to shoot this video, but I want to shoot this video because I am a YouTuber and I have an audience, and I just genuinely enjoy it. I genuinely love that it is a creative outlet for me to really express myself, connect with people, and I don't know, be myself, you know? Okay. Usually, beauties and cuties, I'm very nonverbal when I do my eyeliner, but low-key, wow, I really ate that. Small wins, small wins. Now, I'm gonna do lashes, so I'll be right back. And we're back, beauties and cuties. I have my lashes on. It's giving me a really cute little lift. So let's do some blush. I'm gonna go for a more matte blush, and I really have been on that Rare Beauty train lately. I'm using this Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blush in the shade Bliss. And what I like about this is it's a matte liquid, so it dries more matte. And I feel like most of their blushes, like for example, this one Happy, this one's more of like a glowy blush, but I'm feeling more like mattified today. Not really too glowy, I just wanna keep it cute, you know? So I'm gonna go in with this matte one, and I'm just gonna do some dots. And what I like about this one, you know, this color, it looks like I'm putting a lot. Don't be scared, don't be scared. Hold my hand. This goes on very sheer and very light, which I love. Like, not too intense whatsoever. It's very cute, and it just adds like a pop of color onto my face, which I really like. It's a very cute pop of color. Speaking of adding color, beauties and cuties, how are you adding color into your life? For me, most of the time, I'm a routine-based person. I like my routines. I have a skincare routine, shower routine, I have a morning routine, I have like a fitness routine. I walk a certain amount of steps per day and track it on my iPhone pedometer. But, you know, I'm really grateful to have the friends that I have because they really just add some spontaneity and spice to my life and really teach me to get out of my comfort zone. My perception about spontaneity and randomness has changed. I used to not like unplanned things, but nowadays, especially because I work remotely, I find myself working from home a lot, and it could be very routine. Some days I just am wearing my robe the whole work day, and it just feels like I don't want to do that. So I've made it a point to at least twice a week get out of the house and go somewhere and work somewhere remotely. Whether it's my sister's place, a friend's place, or like a cute little cafe or a remote work spot. I don't know, it just adds a new type of pizzazz into my week, which I really need because every day can feel the same. And what I like about those moments when I work at cafes, it really switches things up. Like, I have cool interactions with local people who go to the coffee shop. I discover new drinks that I never knew existed. I've tried every fucking iteration of matcha that there is. And out of all of them, my top 3 is strawberry matcha latte. I like a hazelnut matcha latte. And I really like an Earl Grey matcha latte. So good. I think I want to add just a little more blush, you know. It's like a little kiss of blush. Okay. Oh, everything's falling. I'm just gonna add whatever excess powder I have on this puff. I'm just gonna like go in. And last but not least, I'm going to set my base. And you already know it's the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. Yeah. Wind really just adds energy. It just really hypes me up. Like, if you see me at a rave or like dancing, I'm a fanner. I be fanning until the fan is destroyed. I've literally fanned fans till their death. Like, it's crazy, but I be going hard because it's just fun dancing when you are fanning. It adds an element of like movement that's just really fun. Last but not least, I've been forgetting to do my lips. Like, the past 2 Get Ready With Me's I filmed, I noticed I did not do any lip thing. So I'm going in with this Fenty Fussy lip gloss. Their gloss bombs are my favorite. Ooh. Their gloss bombs are my favorite. They smell like watermelon and they look so good on my lips. Yeah, and it's such like a nostalgic smell to me because I remember when I was clubbing when I was like 19, 20, 21, I would always have a Fenty gloss bomb in my pocket. And so sometimes when I get a whiff of the Fenty gloss bomb, I am just kind of immediately having flashbacks of me stumbling through a parking lot really drunk. So this baby brings me back to my wild days. Anyways, beauties and cuties, we are done. Please excuse my hair. Oh my God, what is that? Pretend you didn't see that. Shh. Anyways, beauties and cuties, thank you so much for joining me again. I really love our little yap sessions. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I think I'm just gonna video edit and all that fun stuff. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay beautiful and cutiful. Bye, beauties and cuties.